Hi, I'm Ginger Raphael, and I'm here with Daniel Stromborg from Knoll, and we're in the Dunkirk Showroom, and Daniel's going to talk a bit about his collection. Thank you.
My relationship with Knoll started in 2006, 2007 when I was working with Don Chadwick at the Chadwick Studio, and Benjamin Pardo supplied a design brief to design a new stacking chair for Knoll. And the genesis of that, or the end product of that, was called the Spark Series. And there's a stacking chair, four-leg stacker, as well as a lower slung, wider lounge version that Don and I created, and then was launched in 2009 with Knoll and Diego. Anyways, you go and work for these name designers for a particular reason, and that reason is, you know, to make connections and learn their process and learn their business and all this kind of stuff. And then someday the hope is you go off on your own and you kind of take that information and you filter it through and you become a professional in your own sense, right? In that show, when you don't work for a company, when you work as an outsider, you have to understand, or try to understand, where a company is taking itself. And there's sort of this black veil that exists in process that I don't know that, you know, let's talk outdoor furniture, for instance, right? You know the Schultz collection, right? Richard Schultz stuff. Prior to 2000, what was it, 12, I believe? Schultz was still on their own. And I had no idea that the Schultz collection was going to be reacquired by Knoll during the process of this design. I don't know if Knoll, for instance, is going to be in 5 years, is just conjecture. 5 years from now, they're going to be refocusing their energy into the residential market. More and more people are working out of their home, and they're less centralized work. And so, in the case of this particular table, Stromborg Table Collection, it was based, frankly, on the home office. This started out as an indoor product. And so, through this collection, we really decided to kind of like focus on one particular object of that collection, and that was the table. The idea of the table that could multitask from residential, that could multitask to an office setting, that could go towards, you know, we talked briefly about an outdoor type collection, you know, but in the beginning, these legs, for instance, were not a folded piece of steel, they were a solid cast leg. Okay. And the top was a little bit thicker, totally different top. You know, this is a glass top, but for instance, if you had this in a honed marble, Carrera marble, there's this kind of levity that happens in terms of the relationship, and there's also different, you know, sort of what I call peekaboos.
So does this table now come in different sizes?
Yep.
And different.
So the table's available in each shapes and sizes: 32, 36, and 42 inch round, 36, 42, and 40 inch square, and then 30 by 60 and 36 by 72. The tabletop itself is available in 4 options: glass, a laminate phenolic resin, honed Carrera marble, and then the Vetro Bianco. And the Vetro Bianco is a really beautiful material. It's a 98% pure quartz, I believe, that has been pulverized, melted, and then refused together in sheet form. So it's technically an engineered stone, and it's impervious to all the things that sort of marble and stone succumb to. So lemon juice, red wine, olive oil, whatever it's going to be.
I think it's right here, actually.
Yeah, this happens to be. Yeah. So it's a really gorgeous material.
It is beautiful.
It is gorgeous, and it's quite dense. I believe I was told it's twice the density of marble, and so it's heavy. Yeah. So in terms of outdoor usage, high wind area, it will not go anywhere.
The table's already heavy.
It's the stable
well
table.
built, well engineered.
Yeah, it's a stable table. So we have sort of a whole rainbow of pallets here that are available. And these are just for the rails. The legs themselves come in 2 different color variations: the white, as you see, and then what's considered a Knoll gray. I think they call it medium gray, which is more of an 80% gray. So we're looking at a really kind of poppy color here. We're sitting on these, you know, wonderful Jonathan Olivares chairs that are matching color because, as a side note, they were developed concurrently, right?
Okay.
But we didn't know we were developing them together in terms of being launched together. But they were intended in some way to be able to work together. And one of those ways is just the color. Right?